Hello. Hello, guys. This is Mrs. Z, and this is Exit Ticket Grade 5, Mission 5, Lesson 13. Okay. Find the area of the following rectangles. Draw an area model if it helps you. So 7.5 millimeters by 14.5, 14 fifths, 7/2 millimeters and 14 fifths millimeters. So as you can see, we can look these that if I have fifths, then I can change them into the holes. And also, this is improper fraction, so I can use multiplication to show answer because fraction times fraction. I follow the rules to do so. Another idea is change the 7/2. If I have 7/2, I really have 6/2 will give me 3 holes, and then I will have here one more half left. So 3.5, 3 holes and a half is same as 7/2. Also, if I think about this 14 fifths, 5 pieces makes a whole. I have 14. So in 14, I have 2 5s. So I have 5 fifths, that's one whole, and 5 fifths, that's another whole. So I will have 2 holes, and I will have 4 fifths left. So that is this. If I change mixed number into the improper fraction into mixed number, it could help me to draw my area model instead of drawing these 14 fifths little pieces or 7/2 that will make. Or I can use my distributive property to check my answer. So let's start with multiplication fraction by fraction. So area equals length times width. Area equals length is 7/2 times 14 fifths. Now, I can see the relationship in between. I could do numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator, and then I can simplify it at the end. That one option is. The another option is I can simplify across because 2 and 14 are related. So I can, if I divide 2 by 2, I will get 1. And if I divide 14 by 2, I will get 7. So instead of dealing with 7 times 14, which I will do 7 times 14 and 2 times 5, which is equals, now I needed to say 7 times. If I'm gonna calculate this, I can think, let me use this margin, 7 times 14. I could do 7 times 10, 7 times 10 plus 7 times 4. So 7 times 10 is 70. 7 times 4, 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 2 is 8. So 4 times 7 is 28. Together is 98. So what is 7 times 14 is 98. And what is 2 times 5? That's 10. So now when I got that, I could see, oh, 10 pieces makes a whole. So I have here 90. So I will have here 9 holes and 8 tens. But I can see that this is not a simplest form because I am able to divide denominator and numerator with their greatest common factor, which is 2. And then finally I can do 9, and 8 divided into 2 is 4, and 10 divided into 2 is 5. The answer is 9 and 4/5 millimeters squared. Millimeters. Millimeters are these small units. They are the smallest unit in the smallest unit in the metric system. So they are called millimeters. So that's one way of doing it. Other way with simplifying at start is gonna give us the same answer. Look, I divide, I saw a relationship between 7 and 5, there is no, but in between 2 and 14, I was able to do so. So 2 divided by 2 is 1, 14 divided into 2 is 7. So I will have a 7 times 7 is 49, and 1 times 5 is 5. So right now I got myself 49/5. But then it's same thing. I have fifths are my wholes. So if I think how many fives are in 49, they are 9, because 9 times 5 is 45, and I will have 4/5 left. Like if I decompose this, I would decompose in 45/5 and 4/5. 45 divided by 5 is 9, and 4/5, 4 out of 5 pieces left. And what they are squared millimeters. So I can show you this. So this is a longer way if I do multiplication without simplifying at first, and this is the short version of that. If you like to draw area model, you could do 3.5 and 2 and 4/5, and then the answer would be the same. Or you can use more distributive property: 3 times 2, 3 times 4/5, 1/2 times 2, 1/2 times 4/5. But either way you do, the answer is going to be 9 whole and 4/5 millimeters squared. Okay, square millimeters. All right, I'm going to move to the next one. Okay, so here's already 5 holes. Okay, 5 holes and 7/8 times 18/4. So in this case, you have to change, if you want to use changing the mixed number into fraction form, you need to change this 5 holes into the eighths, and then you can multiply with 18/4 after that. So you know then 8/8 makes a whole. So 5 times 8 is 40. So you can see then this will make 40. So 48 plus 7/8 will give me 5 holes and 7/8. When you know that, you will get 47/8. Okay, so now from there you can say I have 47/8, and I need to multiply by 18/4. Okay, so now when you think this, you can see, oh, I can divide 2 times 9. 2 times 9 is 18. So I can divide this by 2 and this by 2. I can simplify there. And then why is that? If you are wondering why is that, I'm going to show you. The commutative property in multiplication works. So imagine if I have this 18 here and times 47, and then I have 8 here and 4. Okay, so now division line is fraction line. So you can think about 18 if you divide by 8 by 2, you're going to get 4. And if you divide 18 by 2, you're going to get 9. Because 2 times 9 is 18, and 4 times 2 is 8. So you will change your, I can divide, make a half of 47 because that odd number, and you can say half of 40 is it's 20, and but half of 7 is 3.5, so it's not a whole number, so I can't do anything, but I can do 9 times 47, and 4 times 4, 16. So I will reduce my calculation a little bit. Instead of saying 18 times 47, I need to do 9 times 47. So let's do 9 times 47. If I do 47 times 9, 9 times 7 is 63. 3, I remember 6. Okay, 4 times 9 is 36, plus 6 is 42. So there is 423 16ths would be kilometers, square kilometers. But if it's a fraction answer, but we're going to make it into mixed numbers, so we need to divide 423 into 16ths. How many 16ths are in this? Is division line. Fraction is division line. So let's do that. All right. So if I do 423 divided in groups of 16, my group is 16. I'm going to go and do one number at a time. I will have, if I have one group, I will have 16. If I have 4, so I don't have a group of 16, or I cannot share 400 into 16 equal groups. So I will make 0 groups. I don't have any. But if I combine the hundreds and tens, I could have 42 tens. So now, if I have 42, I can make a group of 16. So this is one group. And if I add one more 16, that will make 2 groups. So 6 plus 6 is 12. Remember 1, 32. If I go one more group of 16, I would have a more than I have 42. It's not. It's going to be less than if I add one more 16. So I had to stop on. There are 2 groups of 16 in 32. So 2 groups, 2 times 16 is 32. When I subtract, I got 10 left over. But 10, now I'm going to bring down the 3. So I have now 103. How many groups of 16 will be in 103? So I can estimate if I think this is 15 and how many 15s are in 100, but the best way for my students is that if I just add another 16, that's 3 groups. which is 3 times 16 will make 48. And then if I add 16, that would be in 4 group. So 8 plus 6, I can say 8, 9, 10, so 4, 14, remember 1. Okay, 1, that would be 64. If I add 16, that would be 5, 0, make 1 more, that is 80. Okay, now if I add 1 more, that would be 96. And if I add 1 more, that will be too much, because I will have 12, I will have 112. So I'm not going to use this last one. The last group is 6. So in 96, I will have 6 16s. So here is the 6 16s. 6 16s are in 96. When I subtract, I have to regroup. I can count up like 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103. So my answer is 7. But if you are following the rules, you can go, okay, regroup the 100, make this 10, again regroup, make that 9, finally 16 plus what makes 13? 7. 13 minus 6 is 7, 9 minus 9 is nothing. My leftover is 7. 7, remainder is 7, but out of 16, so the answer as a fraction would be 26 kilometers and 7 16ths of the next kilometers. So this is final answer. So 26 whole kilometers and 716 square kilometers. Sorry. Okay, square kilometers. So let's go back to this. All right. So if I make that 5 and 7/8 times 18 fourths equals 26 and 716 square kilometers. Okay, so that would be the, you can also do the drawing. I would make, you should make like 5 holes and 7/8, and then you can change 18 fourths into, you think 4 times 4 is 16. So if I have 18 fourths, I can make 16 fourths plus 2 fourths, which this will give me 14 divided by 4. 16 by 4 is 4 holes, and then 2 fourths is also half. So I can draw a picture of 5 and 7/8 and 4 and 1/2, and I will get the same answer as the this one, 26 whole square kilometers and 7/16. If that will help you, I don't mind to do so. So let's see if that is, let's see, this is approximately, let's see, this is 5 kilometers and this is 7/8. And then 4.5. If this is 4, and this is half, I will create this rectangle. And I can say 4 times 5. This would be 4 times 5, 20 square kilometers. This would be 5 times half, 5 halves, 5 halves, or 2 wholes and 1 half square kilometers. This one is 4 times 7, 28 eighths. So 28 times 7 divided awesome. Okay, eighths. So 28 eighths. So if I say 3 times 8 is 24, this would be 3, and 4 eighths. So 4 eighths is 1 half. So 3 1/2. So this half and this half will make a whole. And then the last one is 1/2 times 7 eighths. So if I look here, 1/2 times 7 eighths, that will make 1 times 7, 7, 2 times 8 is 16. So we got 7/16. This is 7/16. So when you look all that together, you have 20 and 2 1/2 and 3 1/2 and 7/16. So area equals 20 plus 2 is 22 plus 3 is actually I'm going to add it 20 plus 2 1/2 plus 3 1/2 and plus 7/16. So when you have this half and this half, that will make a whole. That makes a whole. So you will have 20, 22, 25, 26. Area equals 26 and 7/16 square kilometer. So here you go. This is area model of the same problem. And then this is the multiplication model that you could use. I hope you don't get headache from this one. It's a lot, isn't it? I'm sorry, but I try my best. I hope that helps you to understand it. This was exit ticket grade 5 mission 5 lesson 13, and it is problem number 2, and then this was problem number 1. Okay, have a beautiful day, guys.